What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Looks like we're dealing with another discrimination problem case here. Says fired black TV news anchor alleges her boss banned her natural hair and pressure her to look like a beauty queen. Well, she does look like a beauty queen. What are you talking about? It's a problem with the hair, huh? You know, I'm getting tired of seeing and hearing about stories like this about reprobate white, pale skinned people wanting to tell our women and children how to look when it comes to their hair. You know, it's happening even in our schools. You know, where even the little fellas and little girls can't even go to school with dreads. You know, that's against school policies. You know, while they're wrestling or whatever. You know, even little girls that's wearing braids. You know, this is a problem. And like I said, it breaks all kinds of discrimination discrimination laws, you know. And it seems like to me nothing is being done about it. I guess you're just gonna have to enforce your own laws, I guess. Let's get into the story. It says a fired black television news anchor alleges she was harassed for her unprofessional natural hair, pressured to look like a beauty queen, and told she was a difficult employee. Yeah, there was racism going on there. You know, probably try to run that angry black woman shit. It says Brittany Noble Jones, a former co-anchor for WJTV this morning in Mississippi, says she was unfairly terminated for filing complaints about her allegedly abusive boss in a Monday post on Medium. After Noble Jones was named the 2015 Emerging Journalist of the Year by the National Association of Black Journalists, NABJ, for her interview that aired on KMOV TV, a CBS affiliate in St. Louis, with the mother of police shooting victim Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. She was hired at WJTV to co-host the morning news. In the building, excuse me about that, people. In the beginning, it was a normal work environment. Noble Jones, originally from St. Louis, tells Yahoo Lifestyles. But after I volunteered to appear in a company-wide promo in March 2017, my boss told me, people think you're into yourself. But he wouldn't give me specific examples. That was him. Of course, I'm sure he had little office cronies, you know, that was saying little shit too. But the most part, it was him. You know? The 32-year-old was newly pregnant, but after the negative review, she felt uncomfortable telling her boss. She tried harder at work, but noticed she was being treated differently than her colleagues. Many of her news pitches, timely stories about race relations in Mississippi, were passed over allegedly because they are not for all people. Yeah, they was targeting her, you know. No doubt about that. This is look like a tweet here. Instagram. Too often we journalists get comfy in our news chair and forget that we have the right to free speech. I am super excited to announce that I agree to team up with Twitter to report on the Periscope Journalist Community Channel. This is an opportunity to discuss the good, the bad, and the downright ugly parts of being a TV news reporter in America. And I'll add this, especially when you're black. I'll add that. I hope that y'all will support Noble Thoughts show of Periscope and join the unfiltered conversation. We will talk about how to break in and survive the industry. Also, expect conversations about the newsroom, the parent companies, and the connected networks. We do want to know, what do you want to know? Feel free to post your questions below. Black journalist, and whatever that is, at 3, all right, yeah. Much later, I pitched a story about a NFL player who became a doctor and saw on internal company notes that it was for an African American audience. Noble Jones tells Yahoo Lifestyles. It was just a sports story. How do you determine what's for African American audiences? I guess they didn't want people to know that a football player could actually go and become a doctor. You know, progress. Even racists were distributing the stories. Noble Jones says her boss didn't allow her to attend a breast cancer awareness event to which she was personally invited, and became concerned that her personal brand on social media was a distraction. This dude was trying to run this lady's life. When she was 3 months along, Noble Jones told her boss she was pregnant and soon felt more ostracized at work. Yeah, they don't want you women to get pregnant. They do that. She wrote on Medium, after announcing that I was pregnant, I was no longer included in commercials. I felt the need to starve myself to fit in. Now then you'll be harming the baby. That's not cool. I now weigh 108. Damn. 108 pounds. I did eat while I was pregnant and while carrying my son and postpartum. I wasn't allowed to represent the station, and my events were given away to other white reporters. At 34 weeks, I asked my boss why I was being left out of work promos. I am the target audience as a young mom, Noble Jones tells Yahoo Lifestyles. He told me, why should I? You're not a mom yet. And he was taking her through some shit. Real hard on her, I see. I don't know what make a lot of these, black brothers and sisters think, they can work around these people and gonna get a fair, shake. I don't understand that. When you working around these people, they're gonna act like this when they're racist. They're gonna put their white cohorts ahead of you. That's what they do. I'm surprised she got the position in the first place. On October 16th, 2016, the journalist went into early labor on air. Her son, Michael Fulton Jones III, was born prematurely and taken to the NICU because his lungs weren't functioning. That's probably from starving yourself. You hurt the baby. After 7 weeks of maternity leave, Noble Jones returned to work, only to learn that her natural hair was a problem. Now it's her hair. Yeah, it looks like to me this woman has a case to sue. But what it boils down to is actually proving it. If she got documentation, she should be okay. Women in the industry, particularly black women, feel forced to look a certain way by straightening their hair or wearing extensions, Noble Jones tells Yahoo Lifestyles. I usually wore a wig on camera, which was my idea because I could style it without damaging my real hair. This is a problem. Women, and shouldn't feel pressure to wear, stringy hair or weaves or wigs and stuff like that. We're human beings, and we deserve the right. You understand to have, be able to go and get jobs without having to be harassed about how your hair looks. I mean, if it's presentable. I mean, nobody wants to come in, looking crazy and shit or hair dirty, as far as hygiene go. But you have the right to wear your hair like you want to. They wear theirs the way they want to. Here's another Instagram thing right here. I don't think it has nothing to do with the comments. So let's see. However, as a reading ambassador for kids in the public school system, Noble Jones felt guilty about her image. Here I am, a predominantly black city. Excuse me, people. Here I am in a predominantly black city and a school representative. And I'm not even showing my real hair to black children, she tells Yahoo Lifestyles. She asked her boss if she could go natural, which he allegedly allowed it in the beginning. Who is he to tell her? No, there's some bullshit. She shouldn't even asked him. Right there, she's giving him too much power over her personal choices about how she wants to go looking. Okay, Noble Jones wrote a Medium. Let's be clear. My look has never been unprofessional on TV, but my boss would invite me into his office for closed-door meetings, where he got away with saying extremely unprofessional comments. After having my son, I asked my news director if I could stop straightening my hair. A month after giving me the green light, I was pulled back into his office. I was told my natural hair is unprofessional and the equivalent to him throwing on a baseball cap to go to the grocery store. Bullshit. He said Mississippi viewers need to see a beauty queen. He even asked why my hair doesn't lay flat. Why the hell does his not set up? Why is his shit stringy? She should have asked him that. Look at the insult. Dumb bastard. When I was asked how I lost my place. When I was asked how I should address the change on social media, he told me to write. I was told to change my hair back to the way it was because that's what looks best. I chose not to post his suggested line because it would be hurtful to other black women who share my 3C hair texture. I admit I am tired of changing my voice and wearing a wig in order to report on news. She shouldn't have to. And what's wrong with this lady's hair? I can see her in a fro, and I'm sure she'll look good like that too. Even better. See, in April 2017, Noble Jones wrote an Instagram that her wig was back on. I'm thankful for the opportunity to wear natural hair on TV. But I've been asked to straighten my curls. Thank you, family, for making me feel beautiful either way, she wrote. Yeah, I'm thinking, she was giving him too much power over her personal choices. Now, how she wanted to go about looking far as her hair go. That's nothing but discrimination. A few months later, in June 2017, Noble Jones filed a complaint against two supervisors with parent company Nexstar Media Group and says the office atmosphere grew more hostile. One boss was allegedly fired 2 months later, but her new supervisor, she claimed adopted the same discriminatory treatment. Yeah, they got on code. She was filled in. As a breastfeeding mom, Noble Jones alleges that she wasn't provided adequate breaks to pump milk and was told to use a storage closet. Damn, no, man. For which she had to request the key on each occasion. Let me see. She filed a second complaint in September. The single mom wrote in her Medium post that the company fostered a culture of discrimination, despite the fact that 7 of the 12 on-air staff members were black at the time she filed her complaint. That means station managers goes out of their way when scheduling holidays and vacation requests to keep us from sitting next to each other on the desk. Damn, they don't even want y'all congregating, she said. That became clear to me when President Donald Trump stopped in the city for the grand opening of Civil Rights Museum, when my boss emailed me that I would not be needed for coverage, and instead chose a beautiful blonde, listen to this, weekend anchor who has less experience than me. I can say that because she is my mentee. Noble Jones also said one of her co-workers displayed a photo on her desk showing off a Confederate flag drawn on her arm. Yeah, there's meddling and all of that shit. In April 2018, Noble Jones took her complaints to the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, a federal agency that oversees civil rights in the workplace. Yeah, a lot of times they don't work. They don't do what they're supposed to. And it says the next month, when Noble Jones was using accurate sick days to care for her dying grandfather in St. Louis, she claims she was fired. Noble Jones says her case is currently on hold amid the government shutdown. Damn, government shutdown is affecting a lot of things. Noble Jones collected unemployment benefits, which ran out in December. She worked a part-time retail job at Michael Kors in New York City and is freelance reporting, which she couch surfs with friends. Her 2-year-old son is staying with his father, Noble Jones' ex-husband. A GoFundMe page she started helps with her living expenses. I wrote the Medium post in the climate of fake news because ultimately this fight is about me wanting to tell important stories. Noble Jones tells Yahoo Lifestyles, I'm just trying to do my job. When reached by Yahoo Lifestyles, a representative of Nexstar declined to comment. I bet they did. Because they know there is some racism and discrimination going on and harassment. I wish her the best on winning this case right here, because you can clearly see, the her editor or whatever, her supervisor, they was definitely, being discriminatory and harassing her on the job. You can't tell a person how to wear their hair. You just can't do that. And asking stupid ass questions like talking about why doesn't her hair lay down? Shit, why doesn't your hair sit up? Why is it stringy? There's all kinds of questions we can ask as to why their hair looked like it does. He was out of line. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Like I said, this is some bullshit across the board. They harassing our women and our children, all in the schools. Women on the jobs about natural hair or dreads or whatever. They just don't have the right to do this shit. And wanting to put somebody in a closet to draw breast milk, that's bullshit. Because she was breastfeeding. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can get all notifications as I do the stories. Peace out.